Currently, after a lot of analysis, I think that there's no other more obnoxious person in the world, no other more affecting negatively person in the world than the ones who defend the people who, by any means necessary, including cheating, lying, doing all that stuff, exploiting, hurting, murdering, get themselves into wealth and into power. The people who defend those fucking social leeches are the worst because it's because of them, thinking that that's the way to live, that that's the way to success, and teaching that to their children. Those are the kind of people who allow things to move forward like they are at the moment. Pedophilic elites trying to get even more than they already have and won't even get to spend either in theirs or their sons or grandsons or I don't know how many generations after them to spend. They're never going to spend that money, so what's the point? It's never enough for those people because emptiness is something that is so obvious and so glaring that they need to feel themselves as some kind of savior or leader socially or some kind of success story. If you attain your wealth through any means like those that I just mentioned, you're just a social leech, you're just a social drainer. You're like a clogged toilet that no matter how much shit you put into it, it just, you just don't care and you just keep on trying to get more shit into it. Doesn't matter that the water is overflowing and that you're potentially harming yourself with the smells and the bacteria and all that. You don't care because you want more shit and more shit and more shit to your benefit. I'm not sure why, dude. I mean, if you had a little bit of consciousness, a little bit of thought, a little bit of self-reflection, you'll notice that the way to move forward and to be happy and to be successful in life is to enjoy your life, to enjoy helping others and to enjoy your community, getting better and getting to those stages of what they call utopic impossibilities. It's not an impossibility. Utopias are not something that we can dream about. There's something that is possible. We just need to stop funneling our hard work and our time and our attention that we place into your workplaces and into your companies and into your factories, and just don't funnel it to the one guy who thinks that they're the owner because they have used stolen money or cheated money or exploited money to name themselves the owners of the capital. So yeah, it's thanks to these, and I'm not saying that all of them have the wrong intention, right? They want their kids to succeed and to be okay financially, but at what cost? You're putting ideas in their heads like if you don't fuck everybody over, you won't get ahead. Like if you are a good person, then you're just stupid. Those kind of ideas, although well-intentioned, are the worst kind of ideas because that's why we are where we are with Orange Nero nearly, well, not nearly, actually obliterating, how do you say that word? Oh, getting rid of a lot of lives that just want to be lived, you know? They're not less valuable because they are able to process the sun. They're not less valuable because they were accidentally born in a different part of the world that didn't allow for their skin to be lighter. They're scared now, and I see it. That Luigi did a great thing, man. And I'm saying that Brian guy deserved to get murdered, but he kind of did. He messed with a lot of lives, and they're all doing it right now. They just mess with lives. They deny coverage that people are paying for. They do everything they can to stop paying those people that are in need. And what did they expect? Profit's going to save them? Profit's going to allow them to breathe air when there's none? Profit's going to be allowing them to drink water when there's none? Idiocy is what it is. There's not the billionaire class, it's the idiot class, it's the social leech class, the yeah, the worst of the worst, and they call themselves self-successful. They are able to do it because we keep on teaching our children that success, when it's only mediocrity, mental mediocrity, and evilness, and stupidity, just because they want to say that they are more than somebody else. They're never going to be happy. They're not happy. Look at their numbers. Look at their depression numbers, their anxiety numbers, their all of those negative things, jealousy, envy, murders, all of that is astonishingly proliferant in those kind of circles, because they don't know what love is. They don't know what trust is. They don't know what being true to oneself and respectful is. They know only fear. They know only greed. And that's why they're empty. That's why they can't smile sincerely. Look at their smiles. They're posing all the time. They need magazines. They need internet sites. They need publicity and marketing stunts to be able to make themselves look successful. And they need expensive clothes they need people who are as much as greedy as them to sell them overpriced things and make them think that that's called prestige. But a very interesting quote was heard by me just recently. They think that they keep on confusing elegance or class with having money. They have no class. They only are able to think of themselves that way because that's what society accepts as success, and it's not success, that's mediocrity. Successful people are the ones who live their lives, who actually love what they do, who actually help people, who actually stand by their religious beliefs, whatever the fuck those beliefs can be. I'm not a religious person. I'm not in the institutionalized sense. Religion should be about teaching you how to enjoy life, how to know that it's going to end, and then you're going to be able to enjoy it throughout the entirety of the time, and you'll be happy when you have to go away. That's what religion should be teaching you, not that you need to follow oblivious rules that don't make any sense anymore, or that you need to stop yourself from feeling things and from experiencing things just because those books say that it's the right thing to do. But those are rules from old people, from ancient people that no longer apply anymore. So no matter what religion you are a part of, if you took the basic message of that book, of that intended religion, is to love yourself, to love others, and to cooperate so that we can progress as a society. Anything else, the magic, the spells, the stories about evil, all of that is just to make you try to understand that evil is there and that we need to suppress it. It's not a fucking instruction booklet. It's a way to caution yourself to not lose your life in idiocy like accumulating and hurting people. That's why those smiles are fake. That's why those actions are as evil and thoughtless as they are. They're not success. They're mediocre. That's all they'll ever be. That's why they keep on cheating. They need to feel that they're better than the next guy. But the other guy that actually won, the one that came in second place after they cheated, the one that came before them or after them, the one that came in second place, those are the real winners. And the billionaire class think that they are successful because they cheat and lie and all that. They're just scared little loveless children trying to get ahead, although they'll never be as good as the second place that they cheated their way into, or their way out of, or that they cheated that person out of. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, don't teach your children that money is success. Money is just the consequence of your whatever it is that you choose to do with your life. It's a way to make transactions. It's not a something that will give you power, real power, I mean. They can have the manipulation and the bootlickery and the blackmail and all that. They can have that. That's fine. But they'll never be successful. They'll never be number one. And they know it. That's why they keep on acting like that. So, again, don't teach your children that shit. Those people are just mentally ill and they need help. And we need to take them out of that funnel. We need to reinvest in our communities and actually be the ones who create the wealth and enjoy the wealth. Those people are there just because of lying and cheating. They're not successful. They'll never be. That's why when their asses sting that much when they're called idiots and empty. That's why they go after people who try to go after their money, because they know that without their money they're nothing. That's why they kill people who try to better our society. That's why they kill people who try to say that they are fucking idiots. Because they are. And they know it. They'll never unknow it. They'll never not feel empty. They'll never not feel like insufficient. They'll never feel like they are worthy enough to live a decent life and a good life. They don't know what love is, so it's impossible for them to do so. So yeah, keep that in mind. Hopefully that helps somebody. That's everything I have for today. Hope you have a great day and enjoy it. Goodbye.